Hi, my name is Stephen McGee and I'm the author of Electrical Forensics. And we're here to see how many Faraday cages we need to use to block the signal of a cell phone. And you're going to be quite surprised at our findings. So we've got our Faraday cages, the trash cans. We've got a little one and we've got a big one. So we're going to start off with the big one. And I'm going to put the phone in the base of the big trash can. And I'm going to put the lid on it. And we're going to call that phone right now. So as you can see, the phone, even though it's inside a sealed Faraday cage that is sitting on an electrically grounded tile floor, can still receive the signal. So a single Faraday cage is not good enough to stop the signal. And as you can see, the lid was on very tight on our Faraday cage. So this one is thicker metal. So I'm going to try this one. The phone is going to go in. I'm going to put the lid on. It's a metal lid. And we're going to call this phone and we're going to see what happens with a thicker Faraday cage. So as you can see, even with a thicker Faraday cage, we're still able to call the phone. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this one in here. Now the only thing that's touching on this one is the base. It's not touching on the sides. And we're going to put the lid on. And we're going to give the phone a call. So what we basically have now is two Faraday cages, a small Faraday cage inside a large Faraday cage. And let's give the phone a call. So you can see that even with two Faraday cages, the phone is still able to receive a phone call. Now what's interesting about this is I actually did this experiment earlier and two Faraday cages blocked the signal. So if we were to take this to three Faraday cages, we would probably get no signal at that point. And the reason why I did this video was simply to show you that just because you put something inside of a Faraday cage, it does not mean that it cannot receive a signal from outside of that Faraday cage. Faraday cages are quite simply attenuators, and it is rare to see a Faraday cage operate at 100% attenuation. They operate at something lower, and it's somewhere in the 90% range. It varies on the material used. So if you want to block a signal from a phone, you would need to use multiple Faraday cages. And just to let you know, we did this experiment approximately 2,000 to 2,300 feet from the cell phone towers that are in this area. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. And if you want to have more information on this subject, you'll find it in Electrical Forensics. I wish you the best of health and thank you very much.